New people coming to the channel, especially my last 3 videos. A lot of new people have been subscribing and commenting, and that's been really fun, and I really appreciate it. And I really like, you know, talking to you guys in the comments or hearing what you guys say and what you guys think about some of the videos that I've been posting. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I know there's a lot of new people coming to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. That would really help me out, and share the video to your friends that might like it or might resonate with being a starseed or anything like that. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's really fun to, you know, talk about this kind of stuff, because you don't get to talk about this kind of stuff with a lot of your friends and family members in your life a lot of the time. They're not really open to it, or they might think you're weird or this or that, you know, and that's just how it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video, and it's gonna be really exciting. Okay. The energies that I have with me here today are blue avians again. Not a surprise, we've been having blue avians a lot, especially in my past few videos. They've kind of been a reoccurring theme. But these are some different blue avians that I haven't channeled in a little bit. I've channeled my blue avian spirit guide Benjamin. He's more 4th and 5th dimensional. I've incarnated with him a lot. But these blue avians are a lot different. They are, you know, the picture of the blue avians you see where they're holding up this hand signal, and they look very humanoid with bird features. It'll be in the thumbnail, and I'll throw up a picture of them at the end of this video and probably at the beginning of this video. But they're really exciting to connect with because they're super advanced. They're super high vibrational. They're very, very, have a light feeling. It almost makes it hard to breathe because they're so high vibrational. They're so like out there. And when I connect with them, it's like, wow. Like I notice if you haven't had blue avian lifetimes, it's a bit harder to connect with these people, these beings, because I'm a little bit more familiar with the frequency because I have incarnated as avians before, but for other people it is a little more intense. I've noticed, especially if you've been like Pleiadian, you probably won't like this type of frequency. Like Kristen Davies, my friend, doesn't really like them that much. She says they're way too intense, and she'd like them to back off, kind of. But they're fun to connect with. They're fun to connect with, especially if you had a lot of ET lifetimes, or if you feel like you're not from here. These could be some beings that you might like to connect with because they're very out there, if you know what I mean. So if you feel resonating towards a lot of starseeds, you might like this type of energy. But I asked them what dimension they were in, and they said they're in the 12th dimension. That's like out of my comprehension. I don't even know. That's super intense. And they seem, when they talk to me, they don't seem to have a huge personality. They're just here to deliver the message in a way that's concise, that's precise, that people will understand it. And then, yeah, they don't necessarily try to like, you know, have a lot of laughter, I've noticed. But sometimes they do every once in a while. But I've noticed that they're very close to like source frequency. Like the higher in the dimensions you go, the more closer you are to source, I guess, in terms of frequency energy. So it's very, very, very high vibrational. So it's very intense. You can even tell by my speech right now, like I can feel them around, and it feels like I'm talking fast. It feels like I'm kind of fluttering. It feels like I'm losing my breath. You can feel that anxiety feeling, and if you feel that feeling, you can tell them to step back a little bit, or just tell them to like kind of step back, or whatever you want, or just tell them to leave you alone if you want to. You should hold your boundaries. And but for this channeling, I'm gonna have to deal with it for about 15 minutes. But you know, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah. I'm gonna jump into like one little cool thing that happened with these blue avians. I've encountered them several times in dreams, and I've encountered them during a hike. I'll go over those other times. I have videos on my channel that talk about these experiences, but I'll go more into depth with these experiences in the future. With future videos, let me know if you would like to hear more of those blue avian encounters, blue avian experiences. But I did feel them while I was hiking one time, and yeah, me and my friend, we felt them, and we were like, this is really intense. Like, we can't even handle this. That's funny. But yes, I'm gonna go and tap into their energy and see what they have to say, what kind of message they would like to deliver today. Yes, one more thing before I get into the channeling. These blue avians like to look over the blue avian soul groups. So, for example, my soul group has a lot of blue avians in it. There's 10 or 12 people in it, 12 souls. And a lot of us have been blue avians, and they help look after those type of soul groups. And yeah, that's really cool. Like, it seems like that's the case with other soul groups too. If you have a Palladian soul group, you have really high dimensional Pleiadians looking after your soul group, helping guide, which is really cool. The female blue avian stepping forward. There's a male and a female. And she's coming more from the heart. She has that like real presence about her, and she's making me feel it. Like, it feels a lot better. Honestly, the masculine one is a little intense. He's a little like he's very intense. But this female, it's gonna be more like divine mother energy. I'm more comfortable with that, so I'm gonna go and talk through her as much as I can. She's going on to say nothing will ever be perfect. This channeling won't be perfect. You won't be perfect. So just forget it. Throw it out the window. Self-acceptance is a huge way to step forward in our awakenings. Some of us need to accept ourselves, to love ourselves, to look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you so much. She's saying it's time for us to treat ourselves like we're gold. Always treat yourself like you're gold, because that's what we are. Self-acceptance, who you are. We're all different. Be different. That's what we came here on Earth to do as starseeds, as light workers, is to be different, to break the mold, to change the world. It's time to step forward on our paths, to step forward on this path of light. You know where to go. Just take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Stay in the moment. Be who you are in the moment and stay in the moment. As you stay in the moment, that could be like really, really important and crucial. That's what I've noticed about the blue avians. They're very, very in the moment. And that's one thing I've noticed within my lifetime. So when I get focused on something, whether it's soccer or yoga, I'm super in the moment, and I really like that type of energy. It's like, when like an eagle stares at you, or a bird's eyes, you're like, whoa, that's really intense. You should look away. That's what the way they're kind of like, they're kind of portraying. It kind of feels like. She's saying it's important to laugh, to frolic around in the woods, to just go along your path and not take it so seriously, because no one's perfect. No one knows everything. You will never know everything. Stop trying to know everything. Stay in the moment. Feel that presence, that peace. It's like a feeling, it's like accepting that you know nothing. And that can make you so much smarter. if you can accept that we only know this amount of the entire universe. Like, it's crazy. She's saying in that moment, when you accept that you don't know everything, or you release the belief that you need to know everything about everything, that's when our gifts shine. That's when our true self shines through. Our gifts shine through, our presence. When we let go of trying to control things, or trying to know things, or trying to put other people down, that's when we truly shine as humans here on Earth. She's saying it's as simple as that. Live your best life. She's saying the next step awaits us. The next step awaits you. She's saying she's waiting for us. She's waiting for us to take this next step. Always. They're excited. They're very excited for us to take these next steps in our awakening, whatever they may be. For us to follow our heart's desires, to follow our love in the moment. She's very, very excited about this. She's kind of showing me that that, you know, that thing from Lord of the Rings where all the birds, the eagles, are flying. She's just showing me a bunch of those eagles flying. You know, like the end of the movie when they pick up Frodo and Sam and all that stuff. She's kind of showing us as the eagles. It's just pretty funny. She has a few more things to say. I'm just going to tune in and see what the rest of those things are. She's saying life is like a magical story, and that as we go throughout our life, through the ups and downs and the ups and downs, it's great to appreciate all these moments that we have, whether they're bad, whether they're good, because it's like a movie, it's like a story that we're in, that we're just playing out, that we're living in. She's kind of pointing to that movie Lord of the Rings again, is like all the crappy things that happen in that movie, all the crappy things that were in that movie, the bad things that happened, this and that, they didn't matter. Because at the end of the movie, the love won, and the light wins. And that the light is so much greater than the dark. Like when you're feeling the light, it's 100 times better than the dark. 100 times stronger, 100 times faster, 100 times everything. Just throwing up this signal again. And it's like a signal for me right now. It's symbolizing that to be strong, to be courageous in who we are at these moments. She's saying it's not easy, but just do it. You have to do what you got to do, basically. And then she's stepping back now, and as well as the other blue avian guy, the more masculine blue avian. He is kind of stepping back as well. Well, that was really intense. Really intense. I had to kind of close my eyes there just to kind of like really pick up on what she was saying, because it was really hard for me to like keep grounded at times, especially with these high dimensional blue avians. It can be harder to ground, and that's what they told me before the channeling. It's hard for them to find grounded people to channel through. Like, that's one of their main difficulties when they're trying to channel through humans on Earth. So if you ever try to channel with them, one thing that helps me is to like close my eyes, or to ask Archangel Michael or your guardian angel to step in and kind of relay what they're saying. But really with this one, she really did come through, and it felt really good. I did feel the Earth and Archangel Michael kind of ground me a bit during that, which is really helpful, because I just have no chance with these high-dimensional blue avians. Maybe in the future, as I get more grounded as a person, I'll be able to handle their energy a bit more, and channel them for longer periods of time. But it's really exciting, and they always want to come through. Not always. They come through during different times of the day. A lot of times, these blue avians, they help open my channels. They'll help open my third eye and my ear chakras. And that is really really cool, and it feels really intense, and it's really awesome. But that's everything I think I wanted to say about this video. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps grow my channel. It helps everything, basically. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you would like to leave a comment and talk about what the blue avians said. They said a lot of cool stuff. But anyways, goodbye, everyone.